my time to shine. He took over. He got it, splash! And that will put some gauze on it. Thought they were having a lot of fun, dishing it off to each other. The dunks were happening, just a good time.
All winter long, the Catholic League has been the best high school basketball league in the great state of Michigan. Tonight, we crown its champ. For the third time this season, Brother Rice plays St. Mary's. Evan Stockton, Chad Bush with you. Kara Wolfbauer roaming the sidelines with us tonight at historic Callahan Hall, which has been hosting these games for well over 50 years. We pause for our national anthem and the Lord's Prayer and come on back to get you ready for this dynamite tilt between two of the best in the state with a Catholic League championship on the line. Hang with us.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
McGinley scores! In just about a month, these two teams, Orchard Lake St. Mary's and Birmingham Brother Rice, have dreams of playing for a state championship about an hour down the road at the Breslin Center. Tonight, a prelude. They play for a Catholic League championship inside Callahan Hall. Evan Stockton, Chad Bush, Kara Wolfbauer back with you. This is the Catholic League Basketball Championship presented by Success Mortgage Partners and Pure Barre Novi. Chad, so far this season, Brother Rice has been one of the best in the state, but they can't get over the St. Mary's hump. They've played them twice. They've lost by nearly 20 points each time. What has to change tonight for the Rice Warriors to win a Catholic League championship?
They need their big-time players to take over. It's been guard play that's needed to help their team a bit. Elijah Williams, Warren Marshall, the forwards, Selkowski, and Trevor Smith coming on. They need a little help from Williams, the first-year point guard. Brother Rice lost a lot from a year ago. 4 starters. This is a new group. Rick Palmer loves this group, but they've yet to get over the hump. They need to hit big shots, and they need to get Elijah Williams, their 5-star, active, early, comfortable, and feeling good about himself to get Rice off to a fast start. I think it's important they get off to a fast start in this game if they want to win this Catholic League title.
On the other side, against the Orchard Lake St. Mary's Eaglets, who are riding a bit of a magic carpet ride this season, consensus top team in the state. They're not just beating teams, They're beating them by nearly 20 points a game. How do they keep this thing going tonight?
St. Mary's just needs to continue to do what they do, and that's defend. People think of the top team, oh, they're a high-scoring, high-flying team. No, this is a gritty, blue-collar, defensive-minded team that's suffocating and led by one of the top scorers in the country in Trey McKinney at the forward spot, averaging 20 points a game. He's got Jaden Savory, who's come on, and Sherrod Barnes, who is really the hero in our G of the game in St. Mary's 18-point win against Brother Rice back a couple weeks ago.
A well-balanced bunch. A St. Mary's team that last season made it to the state semifinals, riding the Superman cape of Trey McKinney. Yeah, he's still really good this year, but as you're alluding to, it's a really balanced bunch that team in black and white is going to have their hands full with again tonight.
They are. It starts with Sherrod, the point guard. He handles the ball so well, is making better decisions. Division I prospect. You got Daniel Smythe that can shoot it. Some regard as one of the best shooters in the state. Andrew Smith, the ultimate glue guy. It's going to be a good matchup. Look, an 18-point win and a 19-point win by St. Mary's in the first two games. It's a lot like Brother Rice last year when they knocked off St. Mary's 2 in a row and then came back in the districts, and St. Mary's got them. So we'll see. Should be a good one.
Savory wins the tap. Off we go. Round 3 between two of the best in the state. If St. Mary's wins again, they're Catholic League champs. Right down low to Jaden Savory, and that's a great start for St. Mary's.
The birth of Savory this year has been the best thing in Orchard Lake since the Punchki was invented. This guy can pick, roll. He's a Division I Power 5 football player, but there's some basketball teams in college that love him too.
Answer on the other end for Brother Rice. That's Trevor Smith, who played so darn good in the semis against Catholic Central.
12 points, 9 rebounds in the 7-point win against Catholic Central. Him playing well early is very important for the Warriors.
All right, back to Jaden Savory. No good. Smith the defense. Williams up the floor for Brother Rice. Stopping and starting again. Around the rim to Warren Marshall. Bound next season for Oakland. Elijah Williams, one of the best in the country in his sophomore class. Williams, corner 3, kaboom!
We talked in the open about the guard play of Brother Rice being so important, not just in not getting turnovers, but also getting point production. David Williams with a big triple there.
A lot of good players on that Brother Rice team, but the guy who makes everything go is that junior point guard Williams. Trey McKinney, yes!
The man-child, Trey, putting up a soft J from topside. Hardest worker, Todd Covert says, it's ever played for him. He's ever seen walk through the halls at St. Mary's. The talent's obvious.
Williams, no good. There's McKinney. The rip-down rebound and the run-out. Trey kicks. Barnes. Savory muscled away on the rebound by Warren Marshall.
Little heat checker for Barnes. He was 3 of 6 in the win over De La Salle on Tuesday.
Salkowski, who was quiet against Catholic Central, hands off to Marshall. Blocked by Savory, met him at the rim.
Does it both ways, doesn't get enough credit on the defense, but he's a rim protector too, in addition to that offensive skill.
McKinney, fall away, Jay, that is his spot.
The tougher the shot, the easier it is for Trey McKinney. That's just facts.
Elijah Williams fouled on the other end by McKinney. That is the primetime matchup that everyone in the gym wants to see all night long.
Yeah, Trey got a little lost defensively, and Elijah Williams can step out and hit it, and he also knows how to draw a foul. This is a smart basketball player, the son of Monty Williams, the Detroit Pistons head coach.
Chad, by this point in the year, I think you can start to make an accurate assessment of how the adjustment has gone for Elijah Williams, moving with his dad from Arizona to Michigan. What have you seen out of him so far this season?
It's been an adjustment period for him, and I think he's learning to play a little bit more on the ball. In Arizona, he played at a low-level division school. Superior talent, but it just hasn't had to get acclimated to this Central Division rigorous rut. And I think he's coming on as a guy that really shoots it well from downtown. But I think they're really working on him ripping and driving and having the basketball in his hands more.
Barnes on this drive and kick finds Daniel Smythe. Savory track down rebound to the corner. Reload for the Eaglets. Savory spinning and scoring. How about it?
Folks just bounce off of him like he's a rubber ball. So strong, and look at this hustle and determination as well.
The basketball bloodlines in that Savory family are deep, and he's making everyone in the family proud so far tonight.
Yeah, mother played basketball at BYU for the Cougars. Father, a great athlete as well. Mark, outstanding student as well, Savory.
Elijah Williams on Trey McKinney. Took him to school that time.
That's off the bounce. That's what Rick Palmer wants to see. Elijah getting loose with it. He can put it on the deck and score. That's a big plus for Rice.
Now here's McKinney on the other end. Williams the rebound. Right back to Elijah Williams. Barnes providing the defense.
Defense is so good. I like the move, though, by Elijah. Fancy move.
Coming up on the halfway mark of an airtight first quarter, Sherrod Barnes has worked on that element of his game over the last few months.
It's made him a different player. You're right. That three-point shot, Sherrod Barnes so confident with it. The timeliness of it there. Big shot to give the Eaglets their lead.
Shooting right through that face mask. Somewhere Rip smiles. Williams floater off glass, and he got fouled by Barnes.
Barnes regarded as one of the best on-ball defenders in the state. And this is a credit to Williams of how much he's matured. Rick Palmer says, look, it's all about assists per game for him. But when he can add offense like this, it's a big bonus. I think they're going to get Savory with a foul.
Yeah, that's Savory's first. It was not on Barnes. One more coming for David Williams.
But that's the matchup all night. It's Williams on Barnes. And that's what we're going to see, and that is the featured matchup. You'll talk about Elijah Williams and Trey McKinney, and that's a fun one to watch too. We haven't even talked about Warren Marshall in this game yet. In fact, I don't think he started this ball game.
Warren's on the floor right now, right at that center court logo, after Williams knocked down a couple of free throws.
If he's been out there, he's been super quiet. I think he has, you're right, but St. Mary's done a nice job of shutting him down.
Subs into the ball game for St. Mary's, Mason Wisniewski and Isaiah Hines. Zip Hines off the bench. Right to Zip. Probing that baseline. Wisniewski off glass and in. Wasn't a work of art, but it's still 2 points.
The whiz kid, Mason Wisniewski, the selfless senior, getting a big-time shot and athletic move.
Salkowski leaning into Savory. Long rebound to Hines, making an impact off the bench.
Eaglets have numbers, Evan.
McKinney on the move. Drive, kick. Barnes! No, but he was fouled by Williams. That thing was 3/4 of the way down.
Not much selling had to be done there. Rick Palmer didn't love the call, but we get another look here. So smart, Barnes, with that shot, in and out, nearly a 4-point play. First foul of the game for Williams.
Sherrod Barnes, a 3-year starter as a junior. Came in, Chad, as an outstanding defender. He's still one of the best on-ball defenders in the state of Michigan. But we've already seen the examples tonight of how hard he's worked on his three-point shot. Not only does it change the way that he plays basketball, but it changes the entire makeup of that St. Mary's ball club.
It does, because now you've got to look for Trey McKinney. Now you got to look for Sherrod Barnes outside for three. Oh, you got to look for Daniel Smythe, too. And watch out, Smitty will get you deep as well. And then you got guys like Zip Hines who come in off the bench, rip and drive by anybody. It just they're so diverse and so deep. There's really nobody who's hung with St. Mary's this year outside of UAD and their lone loss this year. They're on a 15-game win streak and pounded, as you mentioned, East Lansing a week or two ago.
Unforced error. Hines has got it again. Awkward shot. He got it.
These Eaglets like to take tough shots, and guess what? They make them. And Rick Palmer's seen enough. He's seen this story written before. He wants timeout in Callahan.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Todd Covert is St. Mary's man through and through. Nearly a decade as the head coach of the St. Mary's basketball team, learned at the feet of maybe the greatest athletic coach the school has ever had, George Porritt. He loves the makeup of this team, Chad, and night after night, they are just running teams out of the gym across the state of Michigan. Todd
doesn't get enough credit. He's an outstanding coach and a good man, and he has the second best win percentage in all-time basketball records at St. Mary's.
Elijah Williams, tough roll off, and McKinney grabs the rebound amidst the trees.
Second best, I should say, since John Grabowski in that 40-6 team.
Who can forget?
Not many. Robin Goddard hasn't, I know that.
Lead of the ball for the Eaglets. It's a 6-0 run. Trey, McKinney, step back, no. Rebound Jeremiah Caffey off the bench for Brother Rice.
I like Caffey a lot. He's an energy player for him. Did some good things off the bench against CC in the win on Tuesday.
Williams bounce up and good. Smith off glass.
Trevor Smith is finishing with confidence. In that game that he had against CC on Tuesday, you can see it starting to build here and carry over.
Hines, fall away, not close. Williams the defense, Williams the rebound, Williams the pass. Smith missed the layup.
And it's going to create an odd man rush the other way.
Sherrod Barnes, dump, McKinney for two.
Forget about it. Rick Palmer says when they're in transition, forget about it. They're scoring. It doesn't matter. So just you can't turn it over, and you can't let them get fast breaks like that.
Offensive foul as Trevor Smith was setting the screen. What's Brother Rice, Chad, thinking about right now as they see a team they've already lost to by basically 20 points twice this season build a lead in the first quarter?
You have to value every possession against St. Mary's defensively. You cannot give a turnover and flip it over. And they need to get Warren Marshall involved. This was the man on Tuesday night. I don't think he's touched the ball in this game.
Williams on Barnes. Sherrod missed the shot over him. Jacob Lamb's got the ball off the bench.
Just a quick shot you don't need.
Warren Marshall finally shoots one and throws up an air ball.
Yeah, how about it? Bugsy Smythe didn't believe what he saw.
Seeing ghosts. McKinney, two more.
Good one. Trey, the man-child down low, doesn't miss. Thicker than a 1-pound pork chop in that paint. And he don't miss from that close.
Largest lead of the night for St. Mary's. Marshall for Elijah Williams. Barnes stuck to him like glue.
So quick. Len Karshi, the associate head coach, talks about a defensive burst that Sherrod Barnes plays with. He's like, usually see it offensively. He does it defensively. You saw it there.
Smythe on Lamb. Moving right.
Great defense.
Bounce pass, Marshall. Shot no, tap good. Salkowski too.
Luke Salkowski's a big-time player for them.
Bugsy Smythe from the logo. Nearly got it. That man's got unlimited range, and he nearly dropped in another one. St. Mary's is making teams sweat all across Michigan. Before they start their state title run, they try to win a Catholic League title tonight. Trey McKinney doing it again. 6-point lead for Mary's after one.
My time to shine. He took over.
He got it. Splash.
And that will put some gauze on it. Thought they were having a lot of fun, dishing it off to each other. The dunks were happening. Just a good time.
Catholic League title on the line. St. Mary's against Brother Rice. Eaglets lead after a quarter of ball. For more on this one, off we go to the third member of our crew, Kara Wolfbaum.
Thanks, guys. Now, I talked to Rick Palmer earlier on in the pregame, and he actually had to say that here at Callahan Hall, he thinks this is what the Catholic League is all about, being able to play these games every single year, and that a lot of teams look forward to the Breslin Center, but every year they look forward to this game. They've been playing these Catholic League games here since the 1960s. So he said throw it all the way back. For a guy like him who is so involved, the Catholic League being here every year is the place that they want to be. guys.
Not only that, Kara, but they want to keep playing games here. If you win tonight, you play in the Operation Friendship game against the Detroit Public School League champs next week. And then if you get to the state quarters, you would also play here. Only focus right now for Brother Rice, Chad, is the fact that St. Mary's leads them after a quarter of ball. What's got to change for Brother Rice to get back in this thing?
Brother Rice has to start getting guys touches in the paint. Get down low against St. Mary's. Draw fouls. Force them offensively to make a turnover. They haven't turned it over yet.
Oh, boy. McKinney fouls Williams. That's the second on Trey.
Yep, and that's awareness, and that's intentional. That's Rick Palmer getting his guys in movement, trying to get Trey in trouble. You see the rip and drive there. Elijah's hit a 3 in this game. Opportunity there for a heady player to rip and drive as they're closing out quickly like that.
For now, McKinney stays on the floor even with those 2 fouls.
Easy to do when you have their depth.
Elijah Williams missed the 3. Savory snatches another rebound inside. His 4th. Starting 5 back on the floor for St. Mary's. Savory spinning. Stopped his dribble, had to throw it back out. Now they'll try Barnes off a Savory screen. Jaden, step back 3. McKinney battling down there even with a couple of fouls. Lamb on the move. David Williams. Rebound Savory.
When you're St. Mary's, I mean, the shot selection the last 3-4 trips haven't been great, but the defense can bail you out of many things when you get stops like they've had.
McKinney on Williams. 2 of the finest in the state, 2 of the finest in America. That's what they paid to see here at Callahan Hall tonight.
2 top 15 players in the country, top 13 players in the country in opposite classes.
McKinney, fall away, Jay. Rebound Williams off the miss.
Big stop for Rice there. They got McKinney to take a 2-pointer. That's what he loves, that mid-range, and they got a miss.
No one scored in this second quarter yet. Elijah Williams. Handoff Lamb. Caffey driving baseline. Bounce pass Salkowski. Savory, a wall down there. McKinney, eyes up. Barnes in the corner. Knocked down Sherrod again.
Man in his face doesn't matter. Rise and fire. Sherrod with another rocket, and the Eaglets with their biggest lead.
Second 3 of the night for Barnes. 8 in the ball game already. McKinney, the defense. He tips and steals the entry pass. Look at Trey go. The big man muscling his way off glass. 2 more. The man is a phenom.
Look at that big bully in Callahan. Look at him. Number 1, the man-child, McKinney, having his way. And the Eaglets enjoying their largest lead of 11. The 3 and the bully down the boulevard right here.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Rick Palmer knows something about coaching good basketball teams. He was on the staff at Country Day when they won a couple of state championships. Coaches some outstanding players for the family AAU team. Right now, though, Chad, he is hampered by the fact that St. Mary's, once again, has given his team all they can handle.
Yeah, shout out to his handicap as well. Rick, a member at Oakland Hills, does a great job. Rip and drive, and Raymond Kelser got Bugsy Smythe with a body, not the block. That was clean from Savory.
Here's another one.
Went up, and, a little ticky-tack, but Bugsy touched him on the hip. Free throws for Lamb. I like this Lamb, good-looking player, came off the bench. Rick Palmer trying to develop depth in the bench and all the new guys that they had to work in. This is one of them. Lamb is a player that helped in the win against Catholic Central the other night. Jacob Lamb, just 5 points, but played a strong 7 minutes in that game. I like this player, young one, sophomore.
Rocking those shoes that I've been talking about all basketball season, the reverse Grinches.
Oh, the reverse Grinches. You got your wish.
I did. It's a bunch of bodies. Brother Rice Warrior down there, Salkowski, actually was on top of the ball, but tough break. The arrow means it's St. Mary's basketball.
By the way, you're wearing are those the dunks, the Carolina dunks?
They would be, yes. Thank you for noticing.
I'm learning through you.
Thank you.
The sneakerhead has rubbed off on me.
Says the guy wearing Jordan 4s.
Thank you.
Great.
I don't even know what they are. I like the way they looked, and my wife got them. Thank you, Nicole and Francesca.
It's a tough job making sure Chad Bush looks good, but the better-looking women in his life are making sure he looks good.
Well said, buddy. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lead of the ball for St. Mary's after Lamb split that pair at the free throw line. Hines on Salkowski, Chad.
So patient, too. They're not forcing anything. Pick and roll action here.
Smythe to Savory. It is a foul on Brother Rice. A lot of contact down there.
How about this pass from Daniel Bugsy Smythe to find Savory? This is a two-man game, and this is something Smythe can do a lot of. Pass, create, and Savory we know can get to the rim and finish. Didn't there, but he got mugged and gets to the line.
Jaden Savory, a fascinating athletic story. He literally just started playing football this season, and he's already one of the more highly recruited tight ends in the country as a football player. But you watch him play basketball, and you're sitting there going, wait, isn't this guy going D1 in basketball somewhere?
You're right. There's been nights college coaches have wondered the same thing on both sides, and he's got a bright future. You think Antonio Gates with ultra athleticism and bigger size.
Wisniewski, speaking of size, the rebound off the David Williams miss. Zip, Hines, zip into the rim for two.
He's so quick, so crafty. What an addition, Zip Hines. Sat out all of last year.
The lead for St. Mary's is already 13.
And now Rice is feeling the pressure that they have to score now, and they have to get this lead under 10 points in this second quarter before the break.
Foul away from the ball, that's on Savory. So this is not all roses for St. Mary's right now. It's a great drive to the rim and a bucket for Isaiah Hines, but on the other end, now you got Savory and McKinney both with 2 fouls.
It's a concern. It's a concern. You also got Sherrod Barnes on the bench right now.
Wide open, two-handed rim rocker Salkowski.
How about that pass and the flush? And Todd Covert's nervous. He's seen enough. He's fired up. Rick Palmer's team with some juice.
We're back to Callahan Hall in just a moment.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
Welcome back to the Catholic League Championship Week, presented by our friends at Success Mortgage Partners and Pure Bar Novi. Gabriel Richard won the girls' game. St. Mary's winning the boys' game, but some thickening plot lines here, Chad, with St. Mary's having some guys in foul trouble right now.
Yeah, 2 on McKinney, 2 on Savory. Trey still on that bench. Todd's going to hold on to that ace in his pocket. 3:20 left. We'll see how St. Mary's adjusts their play or perhaps doesn't, offensively or defensively.
Barnes back on the floor. Isaiah Hines lost the ball.
Hines can make spectacular plays. That time trying to do a little too much. He's got a great team around him.
David Williams tipped to Salkowski. He's got the last 2 buckets for Brother Rice.
So here comes the Rice run. It's a 4-0 run, and you can smell.
Warren Marshall, active hands, almost a turnover. Timeout St. Mary's to save the 10-second call. And Todd Covert is furious.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with Hines' shot selection the last time. He wasn't happy with him getting up here. But I tell you what, Rick Palmer's happy with Salkowski rocking that rim with a dunk and then coming back for 2 points here. Rice alive and well. And look, this thing's not going to leak too far away from Rice. The first 2 meetings different. You get the feeling that this one's going to be a little bit tighter and too much at stake, a lot of pride at stake if nothing else in this Catholic League championship battle.
Yeah, we can talk all we want about the long winning streak for St. Mary's, but Brother Rice comes into this game playing good ball. They've won 4 games in a row. They haven't lost since that game to St. Mary's back on the 2nd. Off a game against Catholic Central the other night where the Shamrocks gave them their best run and they hung on to win. Doesn't feel like this is going to be another St. Mary's runaway tonight, even with the start for the Eagles.
No, not yet. And Rice has proven that against a team not named St. Mary's, they're going to be in the game in the final minute. 3 of their 5 losses have come down to the final minute against teams not named Orchard Lake St. Mary's. But Rick Palmer says, look, we got to compete and be tough against St. Mary's, and we can't turn it over and allow live ball turnovers. It's instant points for Orchard Lake. I think they've done okay in that category. But competing and being tough, it hasn't always been there. And they also need to beat post doubles. That was key for them in this ballgame.
Barnes bounce, Wisniewski fouled by Salkowski, who was sure he got all ball.
Well, Raymond Kelser called a jump ball. The far side official, Kevin Cleveland, or excuse me, Jim McAndrews, called a foul. And that was the right call. It was a clean block and a jump ball. They got it right. Raymond Kelser, he doesn't miss much.
A ubiquitous face around high school basketball in our great city of Detroit. Yes, his brother's Greg.
Yeah.
Salkowski.
Special K.
Yes, he is. Another exciting night of high school basketball.
That's it. You nailed it.
Elijah Williams down the avenue. Tough roll off. Savory the rebound. Back on the floor with 2 fouls. Passing to another guy with 2 fouls, Trey McKinney.
And you know what? There's never a second chance opportunity with St. Mary's. I mean, rarely. The defensive rebounding is just plus.
Daniel Smythe, a rare miss and a cold start. He's 0 for 3 from behind the long line. Hamama into the game for the first time for Brother Rice. Off to Warren Marshall, who still has not scored.
Hamama was an emotional lift and leader in that game with his reverse lay-in.
And here he's got an open 3 that's down.
Logan Hamama's been a big part of the bench for Rick Palmer, and he looks to his assistant right there and says, look, we got to get him going. He was injured to start the year, but Logan's come on as the backup point guard to Williams.
6-point game all of a sudden. And a turnover. Marshall fouled by Barnes. Salkowski's follow will get the gym excited, but that doesn't count.
Cut it to 6, a chance to cut it to 4, all because of the grit, the hustle. Warren Marshall attacking and not doing it with his offense so far in this game, but how about the defense? He's been pretty solid in that department.
Warren Marshall scored 16 against Catholic Central in the semis on Tuesday. After that made free throw, he's finally got a point tonight.
This is the guy that has to do things right for the Warriors to win, and it's not all about scoring, but he's got to definitely lock down and be that lockdown defender. He's improved so much, but Rick Palmer says we need him to buy into the defensive stopper role.
Got both those free throws. Warren was huge in the fourth quarter against Catholic Central the other day. Half his points came in the fourth quarter.
And he shut down TJ Nadeau in that ball game, and that was really the difference in it.
Final minute of a first half that has seen St. Mary's grow the lead and Brother Rice slim that lead. McKinney spinning on Elijah Williams. Roll out, Hamama the rebound. Does the momentum for Brother Rice continue? Warren Marshall 3, not there. Barnes had it, lost it, got it back. Marshall is all over him, And they're going to get the foul on 13 in black and white.
Yeah, it's just his first. No harm, no harm, but it was a foul.
St. Mary's bleed out the rest of the clock here, play for final shot of the half, you think?
I think so, but they've got some impulsive shooters on their team. And that's not a bad thing, but they got guys that, look, if they see a good shot, they're going to take it. Or if they see an alley, they'll go. I don't think they do drain it.
Hamama on Barnes. Sherrod with 8 in this first half. McKinney leads all St. Mary's scorers with 11. They will indeed play for the final shot. Barnes moving on Hamama. Foul before the shot. Brother Rice has fouls to give.
Yeah, they got one more to give, too. This is a smart foul. 7.8 seconds to go. Caffey's going to check in to prevent a Hamama size disadvantage here.
McKinney triggers the inbound. Nearly a turnover. Savory on the move. Falling away, tough shot, no, and Brother Rice staring down their arch nemesis this season. Closes the first half strong.
Yeah, how about it? The rally from Rice to get back in this thing with grit, defense, and lockdown type stuff, team defense and good communication. Forced St. Mary's into some real bad shots in that second quarter and took advantage of it back in the offensive end.
Warriors close that half on a 9-0 run to get back in it. Their head coach, Rick Palmer, standing by with Kara on the court.
Thanks, guys. Now, Coach Rick, please just tell me first your thoughts on that first half so far.
We're competing. I really like how we're competing. They made some really tough shots early. I think they made a lot of tough shots, but we're really getting good shots offensively. Our turnovers are low. This is what we want to be. We want to be around here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. They haven't played a close game in a long time. We're hoping tonight is one, and we'll see where we are when it's over.
Yeah, saw a lot of excitement coming out of that half. Now tell me, what's the message going into the locker room then?
We talked about being 32 minutes away from doing something special. We competed like crazy, and now we're only 16 minutes away from doing something special. So we like our position.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Chad, Evan, back to you.
All right, Kara, thank you very much. Rick Palmer's club has climbed back in it. They're the defending champs in the Catholic League. These boys weren't going down without a fight. We got a ball game in our hands in Detroit. Mary's up by 4 at the break.
Huron Valley Athletic Complex, where dreams, passion, and hard work create success.
Welcome back to Callahan Hall, a full day of crowning Catholic League champs. The girls and the boys will be celebrating championships all night here at this historic basketball venue in our great city of Detroit. And a huge reason why we get to bring you these games and have the pleasure to cover them on the Prep is through the support of our loyal sponsors, including one of the sponsors of these Catholic League championships all week, the owner of Pure Bar Novi, who just so happens to be my mom, Bridget Stockton. Mom, thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for the opportunity, Evan.
Well, it's great to have you here and to talk about specifically your business, Pure Bar Novi. For anyone who's been wondering, for anyone who's seen the commercials all week long, what is Pure Bar Novi?
Oh, Pure Bar Novi is an absolutely fabulous workout. It's boutique fitness. We work our body from head to toes. We are a place where over 300 women strong come to work out. We travel from over 30 minutes away to have an amazing 50-minute workout. We've got 4 different types of workouts, one that focuses on balance and strength, one that focuses on a full body workout, one that focuses more on free weights, and so it gets a little weight-bearing exercise, which all of us need for bone density protection, and then another one that also works on cardio. So you get 4 workouts under one roof with an awful lot of fun, positive environment.
Did I mishear you? Women travel 40 minutes one way to Pure Bar Novi. Why in the world would they do that?
We have an amazing set of instructors that really can meet you anywhere you are in your football or fitness journey, excuse me. We do have a lot of football moms. But what I want to say is that we have women in their teens all the way up to their 80s. And it's a non-weight-bearing exercise. It meets everybody where they're at, take you to your next fitness level. It's just a very empowering, rewarding environment. And people come because they like to be something that's bigger than themselves. We are very connected with the Novi community. We're very connected with the Catholic League and the Catholic school community, and we give back a lot. We have a hat and mitten drive in the wintertime. We've collected over 250 pairs of hats and mittens for children in the Novi area. We've partnered with local churches in their lunchbox snack program so that no child is left without a snack in their lunchbox. We've collected books for the Novi public school areas for their summer backpack reading. We've given numerous and countless donations to cystic fibrosis, to different various school charities and events. So we just love to be an active, vibrant part of the Novi community. We partner with the Chamber of Commerce, and it is an opportunity to take an hour for yourself to increase your fitness, but also to be an active presence and feel good about your self-giving and being part of the local community.
You talk a lot about community, but specifically the community at your business, Pure Bar Novi. What are some of the little things you do each and every day to make everyone who comes in feel special and make that class really feel like an event every day?
Oh, we celebrate milestones. If you hold a plank 10 seconds longer than you did a couple weeks ago, we applaud you. We applaud a milestone of 10 classes, 50 classes, 100 classes. We just had a big celebration for somebody who achieved 1,750 classes last weekend. That's a lot of classes. So we just lift each other up and hold each other accountable and applaud our successes. We do a lot of real fun things. Like this week, we actually had our Mardi Gras celebration. We had punchki samples. We had a Valentine's build your own bouquet. We just do a lot of fun things. National Pistachio Day is coming up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing for National Pistachio Day?
Oh, everybody goes away with a little pistachio sample, salt and pepper, regular barbecue, your pleasure.
It's fantastic. Specifically, why was it important for Pure Bar Novi to partner with this event that's been going on all week, the Catholic League Basketball Championships?
Well, I'm a mom of 3 Catholic Central graduates. We are 3 generations strong of Catholic Central in our family, including an uncle who is a Basilian priest. I myself, 40 years ago, Evan, was on this court at Operation Friendship Games as a pom-pom girl, as an alumnus of Our Lady of Mercy High School. So we believe in a faith-based education, not only for the time when you are actually academically in the school, but later on in life. The connections that you make, the opportunities to help each other out career-wise and family-wise is tremendous. We love being part of the community. We love having the opportunity to support the community, and we just applaud everybody's movement onward and upward throughout their lives.
We've got one more question for my mom, Bridget Stockton, then she has to go because I'm the one who does this for a living and she's better at this than me, and it's embarrassing. So for anyone who is interested in finding out more about Pure Bar Novi or coming to a class, how can they find out a little more?
Oh, come join us. Your first class is completely free. It's on us. We just want you to have an opportunity to experience this workout for yourself. So right behind me is our phone number, 248-596-0002. That's our number at the studio. You can go online visit us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us. You can find us at our website, purebarnovi.com. Please come, enjoy a class, and become part of the community.
Mom, you did a great job. High five.
Oh, thank you,
How
Evan.
about that? That was fantastic. A lot of great basketball coming up from Callahan Hall. Hang with us. The Catholic League Basketball Championships, girls and boys, on a Saturday night from Detroit. Don't go anywhere.
Does your bank make you feel like you belong there? At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, You are a member of a financial institution that serves the Catholic community, providing you with an opportunity to align your banking with your Catholic identity. You receive all the products and services you need to manage your money, and your membership helps support Catholic schools, parishes, and organizations. It's time to put your money where your faith is. Visit AllianceCatholic.com to get started today. Service, community, Catholic. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now that's game.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to fix my feet today and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
McGinley scores!
All right, now here with Coach Todd Covert. Now, Coach, just give me your thoughts on that first half.
Well, I thought we didn't play very well those last 3 or 4 minutes. We just didn't share the ball very well, and we'll get back to it.
Yes, and tell me about what message went on when you guys were in halftime so far. What was the vibes in the room?
It was just shot selection. We just got to take better shots and be a little bit more patient.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck in the rest of the half, guys.
Kara, thank you very much. Welcome back, by the way, to the Catholic League Basketball Championships, presented by Success Mortgage Partners in Pure Bar Novi. This will be something, Chad, to follow with St. Mary's tonight and once they reach the playoffs in a little over a week. This is a team that's beating teams by an average of 20 points per game this year, right? So it is going to be interesting to see how they start to handle adversity, and a great test for them tonight against a Brother Rice team that closed that first half really strong.
Yeah, let's be honest. They played 15 games where they've averaged 17 points, I believe, average margin of victory. I mean, they've been knocking teams off. In a tight game, how will they respond? Well, it's a 4-point game. It's a tight game now. And as we see the highlights, Evan, you look at some of the plays that were made late in the half. Brother Rice locked down defensively. Early on, though, St. Mary's had it rolling. I thought the pick and roll, the two-man game with Barnes and Savory was really spicy. Trey hit some nice shots, got some easy lay-ins. Offense from defense for St. Mary's, but that stopped down when those turnovers for Brother Rice ceased. And then they went on their run and cut this thing all the way down from the 12-point lead down to 4 where we're at here in the break. Interesting to see what will happen in the second half. I expect both coaches to make adjustments, and this one's up for grabs right now.
One thing for St. Mary's that we were following at the tail end of that first half, part of the reason why Brother Rice got back in the ball game, Eagles are in foul trouble. McKinney and Savory each have 2 personals against them. If you're Todd Covert, are you yanking them real quick if they get 3 fouls here at some point?
I don't think so. I think he really trusts Trey out there with those fouls. And Savory, I think he does as well. There's enough depth. You got a guy like Mason Wisniewski off the bench. And listen, all due respect to Savory, Wisniewski was our G of the game a couple games ago. I mean, he really had a productive effort. So worst case, you can gamble. You have depth. I think he'll run with them if they get 3 fouls, but it is part of the storyline. You got to be careful. And will Brother Rice counter by attacking those guys?
On the other side, Brother Rice in pretty darn good shape when it comes to the fouls. The only guy with 2 is Trevor Smith, and balanced scoring for them as well. Luke Salkowski actually leads the team in scoring with 6 points.
I think if you told Rick Palmer that Warren Marshall would have 2 points in the first half and you're only going to be down 4, he's very happy.
Trey McKinney, first shot, second half, no good. Rebound, Trevor Smith.
Confidence booster already for Rice, getting a quick stop.
Close that first half on a 9-0 run. There's Warren Marshall to make it a 2-point game.
Attacking. Look at him attack that baseline so confidently. A crafty lay-in. He was so big in the Operation Friendship win last year over Cass Tech. The only blemish for the state champs from a year ago to the hands of Warren Marshall and Rice.
Salkowski guarding McKinney. Trey spinning and missing his second shot of the second half.
No one touched the ball but Trey. That's not a good offensive possession.
Elijah Williams, no, but the 3rd foul on Jaden Savory.
Yep, and now we'll get to see what does Todd Covert do. He's got his hands up saying, look, wall up. That's the 3rd on Savory. It's a concern, and we'll see what he does. But this is the height and the talent of Elijah forcing St. Mary's into trouble.
What have you seen out of Elijah Williams in this game tonight?
I've seen him put the ball on the floor with confidence and finish, and that's a really good sign because his game was kind of 3 and D, and score as a post player down in Arizona. That mid-range and the drive and the dribble drive game for him, it's evolving. That's a really good sign.
Got to hit your free throws, though. Elijah missed them both. Here's McKinney. Outside, Andrew Smith. Rebound Savory, still on the floor. Smythe, back to Jaden, amidst a bunch of bodies. That would be the third on Trevor Smith.
St. Mary's has the luxury of having Sherrod Barnes, who's a wonderful facilitator, but Bugsy Smythe is an underrated facilitator. That's twice now we've seen him with a little two-man game, just a thoughtful pass for Savory, driving down the avenue.
Called the foul on David Williams, his second. Trey McKinney, that one's good.
And that's a beautiful screen from Savory, using that big burly body to set the All-American up for a nice two-range bucket.
Back to a 4-point lead for St. Mary's. Salkowski on Smith. And the foul on Andrew Smith.
Haven't called his name a lot tonight, but Smith is an important part of this team, a glue guy, an uncommitted guy. He's got options in Division II, Division III, hasn't settled yet. Our Lady of Sorrows guy.
You just got to slip the Sorrows reference in there, you know?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, that was bad.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Warren Marshall, missed shot, rebound Barnes. Just going to leave that one there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Barnes throws it out. There's Smith. Savory out high. Reload with Trey McKinney.
But they're sharing the ball a little bit. A few guys have touched it. There's some magic in that.
McKinney leaning and finally getting a foul on Williams. It's the third on David Williams.
Trey's taking it personal. And Williams didn't like the call there, but no real debate. Trey's going to go line left where he's been outstanding this year. St. Mary's as a team has been outstanding from the free throw line this year.
You know, Trey McKinney in the offseason, Chad, actually gained 20 pounds. Wasn't fat, it was muscle. And you gain muscle so you can draw fouls on that last drive, as we were just saying.
Yeah, I mean, he's thick with 2 C's. There's no mistake. But he can also do crafty things. He's light on his feet. He can move his feet. He can defend. Blessed with a good body and great agility and a better head on his shoulders.
Usually when they say thick with 2 C's, it's in a different context, but we'll just leave that one there.
Wow, it's extra thick.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Elijah Williams on McKinney. Out to Williams. Playing with those 3 fouls. Salkowski in the corner. Airtight man-to-man defense from St. Mary's. Elijah Williams shot fake. Into the paint. Tough shot. No good. Elijah got his miss amidst a whole bunch of bodies. Foul on the floor. Jaden Savory's 4th.
Wow. Well, you questioned it. What would St. Mary's do? Would they pull him with 3? No. They keep him in. Todd Covert rides the waves, and that, yeah, close. Could have been a tie-up. 4 fouls on Savory. Here comes Wisniewski, as promised, and this is the depth they have, and that's why St. Mary's is so good.
Elijah Williams has missed 3 straight free throws. All right, here we go. Title on the line tonight. St. Mary's wants to play for another title in East Lansing in a month. They're going to need Mason Wisniewski, number 20, and he's getting some monster minutes with Savory on the bench for what you think is a while.
Yeah, and he just wants to do what's right for the team. He's not trying to score. Guy that does well in putbacks, finishes strong.
Barnes under Williams. How crafty was that?
Several Division I offers, and that's why the defense is plus. The offense has really emerged this season for Sherrod. Dribble drive and the distance ball.
Largest lead of the second half. Williams stripped by McKinney. Stays on this end.
Caffey in for Smith. Smith's been a little quiet since the first quarter as we get a look at the replay and the bucket, the beautiful floater from Sherrod.
Salkowski guarded by Wisniewski. Warriors want a little movement offensively. Here's Caffey. Stop the dribble. Handoff Williams. Tough shot, and he still hit it through some contact.
Yeah, had Smythe all over him. Trey down there. Tough shot. Warriors still in this thing.
Barnes, wraparound pass. Open Smith. Wisniewski, big boy rebound, and he threw it away.
Great hustle, but Mr. Wilson, good hands, the PA announcer.
Give Elijah Williams 8. He's leading all the Brother Rice Warriors on that floor tonight.
Critical possession for Rice right now. Players on the bench.
Elijah Williams, tough break. He slipped. He kept the dribble, though. Reload with Lamb.
With no Williams out there, this is Lamb's show.
Now Warren Marshall. No, he's back on the floor. Beg your pardon. Salkowski kept the pivot foot. Missed the baby hook.
How about the wall up from Wisniewski? Couple good seniors going at it there.
McKinney wants some room. Switched on to Salkowski. One of the best juniors in America. Wisniewski nearly another rebound. He's still battling for it.
Wow.
It's going to be Brother Rice ball, but you can't knock the effort from 20 in white and red.
Does he want to win or what? How about the grit of Mason Wisniewski and the fight and determination? It's contagious. When he comes off that bench, that's why it's not a drop. Maybe talent level-wise with Savory, but not what he brings to the team, and that's one of the assets right there.
Chad, you were just talking about this. David Williams, 23, back on for Brother Rice, even with 3 fouls.
They need him. When they win games, he averages 9 assists a game. When they lose, he averages 2 assists a game.
Williams wants that ball. Elijah, 2 more.
Trey wanted a push-up, but that's just a clean power move for Elijah Williams, really coming into his own in this game, stepping up to the toughness test.
They want him to be assertive. Give him 10. We're back to a 3-point game. McKinney, fouled by Elijah Williams. Wave off the basket.
Another look at this. Williams gathering himself. Look at that's a big body, tough catch between 2 people. You see the skill level. It's serious. He's ranked in the top 10 in his class of 2026 for a reason. The numbers this year don't show that, but folks know the skill level, and the ceiling for him is just so high.
Off the inbound, the pass was behind Barnes, who's battling along that baseline. His sneaker was out of bounds. Brother Rice ball.
Yeah, Kevin Cleveland was right on that baseline, and he saw it. Good hustle both ways. Rice with a chance to tie it with a money ball here, Evan.
They have not led since the first quarter. Brother Rice lost to St. Mary's by at least 18 points the first 2 times they played. Elijah Williams fouled by McKinney. That's the 3rd on Trey McKinney.
Again, Williams down low, causing havoc. Taking it personal. Working against an All-American Division I Player of the Year in the state of Michigan last year in Trey McKinney. And he's competing tonight, and you just can't ask for anything else. The talent is going to shine at some point, and it is tonight.
So many people in this gym have already heard so much about 2 in black and white, Elijah Williams. You forget how young he is. He can barely drive. You're seeing him grow up in a game like this tonight.
Yeah, exactly right. It's fun to watch. 6'7", 35-inch vertical.
Zip Hines missed the 3. Guess who with the rebound? David Williams up the floor in a flash. Caffey gives it into the corner. David Williams, no. Rebound, Elijah Williams, of course. Williams, the shot fake. Elijah ties the game.
Putting the ball on the deck, driving with purpose. He's done it tonight, and he's knotted this thing up.
And for the first time tonight, a lot of juice in the gym. McKinney wants some help. Trey McKinney fouled by Salkowski.
One more foul and they'll shoot, but this one here, how about it? Elijah, the rip drive. St. Mary's no answer right now for number 2 in black and orange.
And oh, by the way, Chad, Trey McKinney, one of the best juniors in America for St. Mary's, has 2 points in the second half.
Yeah, and they've locked him down. Caffey will draw the assignment right here. Trey's hungry, but he doesn't have to do it all.
That time, Caffey locked up with McKinney, and a foul on 15 for Brother Rice.
Rick Palmer's message has been very clear. Get physical back with St. Mary's. They're such a physical defense and team. You got to combat them, and they've done that here in this second half.
Trey McKinney back at his second home, the free throw line. 9 of 10 against De La Salle in the semifinal win on Tuesday. A game, Chad, that we've barely talked about, but it deserves to be talked about. St. Mary's was down at halftime to De La Salle. That was a competitive ball game into the fourth quarter. Eagles just hit the gas pedal late and eventually ran away from the Pilots on Tuesday.
You're right. That kind of gets brushed over. I was looking back at the box score today thinking, wait a minute, they were down in that game?
Yeah.
And come back to win comfortably, but it wasn't always easy. But St. Mary's late in games has not really trailed second half in games. I would argue they have not trailed in the second half in games in the fourth quarter in 15 games since they lost to UAD, their only blemish down in Detroit.
McKinney made both those free throws. Caffey in the corner. Intercepted by Barnes. Sherrod on the move. St. Mary's with numbers. Hines tracks it down in the corner. Look at the handles on Zip.
He's got that quick step and the handles. It's a rip and drive dream.
Barnes off the screen. Patient possession for St. Mary's. Coming up on half a minute to go, third quarter.
Todd Covert runs a lot of sets. He's got one here he wants, and it involves Sherrod Barnes and Caffey in a high ball screen.
Remember, no shot clock in Michigan high school basketball, so St. Mary's playing for the final shot of a third quarter in which they've never trailed, but Brother Rice did tie it. Barnes hits the gas pedal. Bounce into the corner, Andrew Smith. One more pass, Wisniewski makes it through contact, and he's off to the line.
That's a dream set right there that St. Mary's ran. All 5 players touched the ball. How about the feed from Barnes? How about the pass from Smith? And the finish from Wisniewski. There's power in touching that ball, and the Eagles made sure every one of them got it, and the whiz kid with a finish and the foul.
Mason's on the floor because Jaden Savory's been on the bench this whole quarter with 4 fouls. They're going to need 20 in white and red as these games get getting bigger and bigger over the next month.
And again, an emotional play to get you into the next quarter, perhaps.
Warren Marshall up the floor. Fall away, 3, he got it! And Brother Rice is alive!
Don't ever rule out Warren Marshall in a clutch situation. Stepping up. Hasn't been his best offensive night, but this guy's got the clutch gene, and he's showing it off here at Callahan.
My time to shine. He took over.
He got it. Splash.
And that will put some gauze on it. Thought they were having a lot of fun, dishing it off to each other. The dunks were happening, just a good time.
What a ball game brewing at Callahan Hall. 2-point lead for St. Mary's with the Catholic League title on the line. And down we go to Kara Wolfbauer.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, actually, Evan, you talked about it earlier. Trey McKinney been locked down for the most part of this second half here. Well, Coach Todd has a lot to say about it to the refs. Very frustrated, wants more calls on the hook. Believe the players are hooking him around the outside. But also, St. Mary's wanting more calls just on travels in general. A lot of frustration with the refs on both sides right now. So we'll see how it continues to pan out here in the rest of the fourth quarter. Guys?
Kara, I know this will stun you and all basketball fans watching. And I think this will stun Chad Bush too. In a tight game in the fourth quarter with the title on the line, the coaches aren't happy with the officials? You're kidding me.
Both these coaches, verbal. It's been a pretty good officiated game, I'll say. They've let them play. Yeah, Todd and Rick are both working for the next call. That's part of their job. You got to work the officials a little bit. And yeah, there's been some 50-50 calls, but this crew's been pretty dang good.
Kevin Cleveland, Jim McAndrews, and Raymond Kelser are three outstanding officials tonight.
Yep.
Warren Marshall off making that buzzer beater at the end of the third, lost the ball. Stop for St. Mary's.
Barnes poked it away. Best on-ball defender in the state of Michigan, and opposing teams will say that too.
Wisniewski. Andrew Smith wanted it. Andrew Smith turns around, misses the shot. Williams rebound. Warren Marshall keeps that dribble. Into the lane he goes. Wisniewski the defense. Elijah Williams has got it back. No good, but a foul.
Look at that vertical and anticipation. Elijah Williams in here on the attack. Sticky hands. Look at that 6'7" rangy frame and goes right back up. Didn't bring the ball down, had possession, kept his core strong, and gets rewarded back to the line where he has not been very efficient tonight.
Andrew Smith, the foul that sends Williams to the line, and he has missed 4 free throws, Chad. You make half of those 4 missed free throws, we got a tie ball game right now.
You said it. 5 of 10 from the stripe currently, and also 50% from the floor, which you can live with.
That is 6 missed free throws for Williams, who threw his hands to his head after missing that last one.
Well, he did what everybody was feeling, and St. Mary's 80% from the line. Take note of that stat.
Trey McKinney spinning, shooting, missing. Rebound Salkowski. Warren Marshall draws a foul that has St. Mary's irate. Starting to rack up the fouls here at the early stages, fourth quarter.
Getting out, running. Don't let that St. Mary's defense set up. This is smart basketball by Brother Rice. And they get one of their best free throw shooters to the line. Guy that's headed to Oakland University and was a hero in this building 1 year ago.
That amazing Operation Friendship game between Brother Rice and Cass Tech. When Brother Rice came back and won that game, I think a lot of high school basketball fans in Michigan just thought it would be Brother Rice's year, but they lost to St. Mary's in the playoffs last year.
The districts.
Yeah, and they've lost 3 straight games to St. Mary's, entering this game tonight.
Yep. Both teams have been spoilers for each other throughout the last handful of years.
Tie game. Marshall hit them both. McKinney to Hines. The transfer from Macomb, Dakota, back to Trey McKinney. Elijah Williams draws the assignment. McKinney kicks. Hines waits. Patient possession for St. Mary's. Isaiah Hines. Oh my goodness!
Zip with a little step back, and he's feeling it, and he's talking to Williams, letting him know about it. He's had a fine game off that Eaglet Pine.
7 points for Zip. On the other end, Smith, no. Wisniewski the defense.
Good wall up and rebound over a tough offensive player in Smith.
Trey McKinney to the rack.
Trey trucked Smith, too, on the way back inadvertently.
Elijah Williams, no good. McKinney, another rebound. Racking him up his 6th. He's got that look in his eye right now.
He does, and Todd Covert's got a play in his mind that he wants him to do right here. I think it's spread out and let Trey go to town.
Switched onto the smaller David Williams. Foul on Wisniewski, locked up with Salkowski.
Yep, Todd Covert says you got to call it both ways. Wisniewski hard working down there, but a stop for Rice. How about this? Step back little zip sauce on that medium steak. You like zip sauce?
I love zip sauce. I'm really hungry.
Let's get it done.
I need a little dinner.
All right, let's do it.
David Williams. Warren Marshall, quick trigger. Salkowski rebound on Savory, who's back in with the 4 fouls.
Note that with 5 minutes to go, Todd Covert's going to roll the dice.
Timeout. 5 to go. Eaglets up by 5, trying to take down the defending champs for the 3rd time this season.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
Welcome back to Callahan Hall and the Catholic League Basketball Championship, presented by Success Mortgage Partners and Pure Barn Novi. Brother Rice has a proud basketball tradition, but they're trying to get their first state championship since 1974 when they beat Cass Tech. They did play for a state championship in 1977, but they ran into this player that I don't know if you've heard of. His name was Irvin Johnson. He was pretty good. Played for Lansing Waverly.
Oh, yeah, the Magic Man.
Brother Rice lost so much talent from last year's team.
Oh.
3 Division I players, including Jonathan Blackwell, who's been one of the best freshmen in the Big Ten this season at Wisconsin. The job Rick Palmer has done with a group that he absolutely loves really has been a remarkable coaching job this year.
Yeah, they lost Curtis Williams to Louisville. They lost Xavier Thomas to Toledo. I'm forgetting one of the 4 guys. Garrity to Notre Dame for football. They've lost a lot.
Salkowski open in the corner. That is a big-time make for Brother Rice.
Luke Salkowski, this kid's going to play in college somewhere. They want him. Got offers from Lake State, Gannon, Saginaw Valley. Very skilled post with a clutch shot there.
McKinney with 19. Moving on Elijah Williams. And a foul on the floor that has all those Warriors on the floor perplexed. It's on Marshall.
Just his second and the team's first.
Bugsy Smythe comes off for St. Mary's. Savory and Wisniewski on the floor at the same time for the first time tonight.
They did this and had a little high-low success the other night. We'll see what they do here.
Marshall, sticky, Dion McKinney, still St. Mary's basketball.
Getting physical down there.
McKinney up to set the screen. Barnes on Marshall. Cross-court pass, Hines. Zip, Hines, yes sir, again!
He's been the X factor tonight. Give him 10. And the triples and the energy and the electricity and the double zip sauce on the medium rare steak.
Elijah Williams, foul on McKinney. That's the 4th on Trey McKinney.
Yeah, they're starting to call him now. And look, Trey's going to have to stay in this game. And I don't know. I've seen tougher things done. I think it might have been inadvertent, but either way, 4 fouls is 4 fouls, and St. Mary's has 2 of their best players with them right now.
McKinney and Savory still on the floor, 31-1. Elijah Williams, elbow jumper short. McKinney rebound.
Great defense by McKinney. A, not to foul, and B, to really stay in front of Williams there.
And now those 2 phenoms matched on each other. McKinney, step back, no. Rebound Williams.
Todd Covert didn't love that shot. Just can get that shot anytime.
Salkowski moving. Stopped by Wisniewski. Coming up on 3 to go. And what could be a classic Catholic League final. Elijah Williams. Salkowski. Big-bodied forward, stops the dribble. Williams gets it back to him. Luke Salkowski, another three's down.
Clutch 3. He's hit 2 in the last couple minutes. 2-point game, a dirty dozen for Big Luke.
The defending champs, the Warriors of Brother Rice, aren't going down without a fight.
Eaglets haven't been in a close game since their 7-point win over Warren Lincoln, one of the top teams in Division II.
Barnes. Stills got that ball on a string, and he gets the kind roll.
He's so crafty and finishes so well. He's either getting fouled or he's going to finish, or both. Big bucket there for the junior.
Two of the best in Michigan, competing for a Catholic League title, the best league in Michigan. David Williams, the answer.
Great answer by Williams. Big role this year, replacing John Blackwell. Clutch shot there, 7 points for him on the night.
How does St. Mary's attack this possession?
Let multiples touch the ball, spread the ball, get some screens, long possession, make Brother Rice work. I think that's important, if nothing else. Todd Covert was not happy with a quick shot the last 2 times down. Sorry, Evan.
McKinney down the avenue, drawing the foul, and he goes right back to the free throw line. Second personal on Elijah Williams.
When all else fails, spread it and rip it. There you see Trey getting to the line. So well conditioned of an athlete. He's built for games that go deep in, that he's been grinding in. Tremendous shape.
Gets to the gym at 7:30 every morning, part of what they call the breakfast club at St. Mary's.
That's right. Not the same breakfast club I grew up with,
Yeah.
The 1985 movie.
It's the best basketball team, regardless of high school division level in Michigan, according to most. Trying to hang another banner in a gym that's got a lot of different banners from a lot of different sports in Orchard Lake.
Well, they pounded the only team that folks said they were close with in East Lansing by about 20 points a couple weeks ago, and undisputed #1, but they're in for it. And this is the league that trains you for this kind of moment and to get into March and in the state tournament. But credit to Brother Rice, the way they've responded and the kind of things they've been able to do today to offset those St. Mary's runs and to get some cracks in that defense. We want to give a freaky fast shout out to the Jimmy John's at Campus Martius in downtown Detroit for feeding our crew tonight. It's always fresh, it's always fast and delicious. The Tomey Group has 45 Jimmy John locations in and around Metro Detroit, and they never disappoint. Jimmy John's.
Chad, this is where it gets interesting in the Catholic League and in Michigan high school basketball. Normally 1:28 to go, down by 4, stop score, we got this thing. But Brother Rice is in that precarious situation, specifically with championships and trophies on the line, where they're down by a couple of possessions. Yeah, they can score, but then they worry about the other team just playing keep away and then eventually getting back to the free throw line. So as they break their huddle, what's their mindset here? Down by 4, 1:28 to go.
On offense, I think Brother Rice really has to go after St. Mary's, try to get to the hole. They're in the bonus. St. Mary's has 14 fouls, and you've got 2 players on the court that have 4 fouls. So try to foul them out and try to get to the line. Don't settle for an outside shot against St. Mary's. And what's at stake here?
Brother Rice defending their Catholic League championship. Top team in the state, St. Mary's, trying to snatch it from their grasp. Williams for Salkowski. Rebound Smith initially. And then a whistle on Brother Rice. By the way, that would have been the 5th foul on Savory.
Sure would have been. And a lot of folks in red and white were holding their breath on that.
It's the 3rd foul on Trevor Smith instead.
That little slip screen, Salkowski stepped out, had a really good look. Trevor Smith in a battle with Savory. And kind of a nickel-dimer call.
How quickly does Brother Rice have to foul here?
20 seconds or 2.
Oh, they got the steal there. Instead, they get a foul. Logan Hamama, one of the guys in there.
I think did they get the timeout before the foul?
Apparently, St. Mary's did call a 30-second timeout before the foul. Yep.
Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, I think right now, if you're St. Mary's, you have the basketball. First of all, you got to make some adjustments defensively. Selkowski has burned you from 3. St. Mary's got lucky there. He had a wide open look. That's something St. Mary's will need to clean up defensively. But right now on offense, if you're Brother Rice on defense, yes, I think you have to try to get a trap. I think there's guys on the St. Mary's roster that you can trap and get a turnover out of.
Who would those guys be?
I think Sherrod Barnes or Trey McKinney are those guys if they're double-teamed. Have you seen them double-teamed tonight? No. And I don't know why. I do know why, but in moments like this, you really have to take some chances and try to force a turnover, and it's going to be the Eaglets' best players with the ball.
Barnes, the inbound. Savory was open underneath the basket. They missed him. The foul comes on the inbound to Wisniewski instead, but the St. Mary's bench is still frustrated.
Yeah, Todd Covert saw what you saw. Savory wide open underneath for an easy dunk. Instead, they get it into Wisniewski. That's just 4 team fouls. Warriors had 1 to give, but you saw what they're going to play. They're going to go quick and aggressive and foul immediately.
Last foul on Lamb. McKinney and Marshall locked up here. McKinney on the move. No foul. McKinney can't believe it. Numbers for Brother Rice. Williams kick, Hamama. McKinney, the rebound.
Brother Rice wants a Trey McKinney push-off for that rebound. They can't believe they didn't get it.
Barnes has got it, 35 seconds left. Brother Rice not fouling yet. Under 30 seconds to go. And there's the Brother Rice foul on David Williams.
Yeah, and that's not the guy you want to foul. Sherrod Barnes has been very efficient at the free throw line and closing out games this year, but no real opportunity there to avoid it. The last matchup against Rice, Sherrod was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. There you see the Hamama 3. There you see the Trey McKinney push. The officials missed. And Sherrod rewarded line left.
Already made a couple of free throws tonight. Still time for Brother Rice. 25 ticks left. And if Sherrod makes this a 6-point ball game.
Rice has to hustle now. They have to get a good look. I'd love to see him attack. Don't settle for 3.
Elijah Williams from a long way away, and Rick Palmer halfway onto the court to call one of those timeouts.
Shows you what I know. How about Elijah rising and firing this kid? He's got it. How about a clutch triple from Hamtramck? And really stepping up his game, Mr. Williams.
Elijah Williams leading all Brother Rice Warriors tonight with 16 points after 12 against Catholic Central in the semis on Tuesday. Elijah Williams, the son of the head coach of the Pistons, Monty Williams, one of the best recruits in the sophomore class in America, coming with his dad from Arizona to Michigan before this year. He's talented. He's got the size at 6'7" as a sophomore who just learned how to drive. But the Brother Rice coaching staff tells us about number 2 in black and white. He's young and raw. He's learning to assert himself. He's learning how to grow up. Tonight we're seeing Elijah Williams do a lot of growing up for Brother Rice.
Yeah, and Rick Palmer says this guy is very coachable, and he's a really good teammate, and he's easy to coach. And Rick loves this team and loves their spirit, loves to be around them every day, but he really likes the way Elijah Williams is willing to be coached. And yes, he's a coach's son, but that doesn't mean he's automatically going to be coachable. He is.
All right, so let's do this thing again. 19 seconds left. 55-52 is what it says on the scoreboard here at Callahan Hall. How quickly does Brother Rice foul?
Immediately. If you don't get a steal by now, you should be fouling, and they did in the backcourt.
It's on Salkowski, Chad.
That'll put Andrew Smith line left to shoot 2. It's double bonus, of course. 5 fouls, and they'll shoot 2.
Big-time free throws for a senior, Andrew Smith, who didn't take one in the semis on Tuesday.
80% plus on the year from the free throw line.
And remember last year, Chad, and all those close games down the stretch for St. Mary's, how lights out they were at the free throw line?
Todd Covert makes a point of that. It's coached, it's effort, it's intentional. And you see free throw percentages around the state, around the country in college basketball. They don't hover around 70% anymore. It's 50 and 60.
2 huge free throws for Andrew Smith. David Williams, 3. Brother Rice is still alive. My goodness, the defending champs are punching until the last second.
Williams with another triple. The clutch kid stepping back against Barnes, and he buzzes him for a deep one. Love the competitiveness of David Williams, a scorer and a distributor. Had 16 points against Catholic Central, 14 assists against Ferndale. This guy can really play. He's come on late in this one.
St. Mary's and Brother Rice playing for the 3rd time this season. The first 2 meetings did not exactly go Brother Rice's way. The first game, St. Mary's won by 19. The second game, St. Mary's won by 18. Tonight, Chad, there have been times for St. Mary's to make this score look like it did the first 2 times. They led by 13 points in the first half. But no matter how this game ends, Brother Rice has proven tonight that they can hang with the best team in the state, the Orchard Lake St. Mary's Eagles.
They have, you're right. Down 13 with 4:12 to go in the second quarter. They rallied, they got stops, they got sticky defensively, they got back to Brother Rice basketball. And you can see the collectiveness, the communal effort by Rice. They're connected this year. You can see that. So they got some advantages in that. But we'll see right here. We got a game because Williams and that three-pointer.
8 seconds to go. Smith, the inbound for St. Mary's. To Barnes, who's fouled by Hamama. And Sherrod are right back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Todd wanted him to throw that ahead to Jaden for a stuff. But, hey, look, this is what big-time players are made of. Free throws, clutch free throws. Sherrod Barnes is built for this moment. And these are the 2 biggest free throws of the season for him, perhaps.
Already made 4 at the charity stripe tonight. Brother Rice has a chance.
Pressure. Everybody feels it. And, hey, look, it's a big free throw for Sherrod. And a big-time moment.
They can barely watch at Callahan Hall. Got the second. Does St. Mary's foul? Williams with a shot to keep this night alive. Barnes, the strip, the steal that seals the Catholic League Championship for St. Mary's.
Orchard Lake St. Mary's, their MO has been defense. Defense, defense, defense. And that's what Sherrod Barnes did there to win the game. Get sticky, strip it, and that was the game winner right there on defense. Sherrod Barnes with a play of the game.
St. Mary's, the champions of the Catholic League for the first time since 2021. The top team in the state was tested by another great team, Brother Rice. But the Eaglets are the champs. We're back to Callahan Hall to wrap up one heck of a night of basketball right after this.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now that's game.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate.
My time to shine. He got it. Splash. And that will put some dogs on it. Thought they were having a lot of fun, dishing it off to each other. The dunks were happening, just a good time.
The top team in the state of Michigan, the Eaglets from Orchard Lake St. Mary's, were tested all night, but every time the Brother Rice Warriors gave them a counterpunch, St. Mary's would slug right back. One of those ball games, Chad, sometimes the beauty in the eye of the beholder. There were some mistakes, there were some missed shots, but there was some great basketball down the stretch, and St. Mary's just a little too much for a Brother Rice team that came to play tonight.
Shout out to Brother Rice. The way they came back, they lost, we know, by 18.5 points average the first two games. They came out swinging in this game when they could have folded and they got some nice play and signs and clutch moments from Salkowski. But really the biggest win was Elijah Williams and his performance tonight. 16 points, 6 rebounds, and the way he played this game, it was with a lot of emotion and intention. And I thought he was a bright sign. David Williams growing up, and the big threes there. But the night belongs to St. Mary's and their 15th Catholic League title of all time, and the way that they played defense, and how fitting in the end it was the steal. When St. Mary's decided not to foul, they had so much confidence in that defense that they wanted to play it out and felt that they could get a stop. And Todd Covert leaned on his defensive stopper, and he got the steal.
St. Mary's, oh, by the way, doing something that they did so brilliantly in their Cinderella semifinal run last year. Made those free throws down the stretch, 5 out of 6. Didn't quite put it away at the end, but they got darn close to putting it away.
How about 83% from the free throw line, 15 of 18 in this ball game for St. Mary's. That's where they won the contest.
Elijah Williams' dad, you may have heard of, Monty. He coaches another basketball team in this city.
Oh, yes.
I know his son's team came out on the short end of the stick tonight, but we talked about it. Elijah Williams is one of the best sophomores in America. The coaching staff has said to him all year, we need you to assert yourself. Tonight, he asserted himself like a guy who could take games over for Brother Rice once it becomes do or die in about a week or so.
He wasn't happy with what happened in the first 2 meetings against Orchard Lake. He kind of got owned, let's be honest. Didn't happen tonight. He put some people on notice in this state and in Orchard Lake that he's a player. And just a sophomore, as you mentioned, no driver's license yet. Kids expected to make big plays at this big-time school. But good kudos to him, kudos to Rice for the battle. Both teams are going to be much better for this, and this is what the Catholic League of Detroit does. It breeds you for the next level with a superior competition in this league, the best league in the state.
Third time in 5 years, St. Mary's, the champions of the Catholic League. A team that has one goal, one dream in mind since they started the season. A similar type photo in just less than a month on March 16th when they play the Division I state championship right around high noon at the Breslin Center. That's the ultimate goal, but they will savor this night for sure.
They will. They won the league and they win the tournament, and a proud moment for the Eaglets and Todd Covert, but they know that work needs to be done. The state title in Orchard Lake has not been in that field house at Dombrowski since 2000 when the current athletic director Jermaine Gonzalez was a star on that team. So they know work's to be done. This is nice, but this isn't the prize that they want in the end.
They'll smile in that huddle. They'll smile on the bus ride home, and then they'll get back to work. Getting ready for the Operation Friendship game, by the way, right back here next weekend, Chad, against whoever wins that Cass Tech and Detroit Renaissance game tomorrow, which will also be broadcast on the PreP right around 5 o'clock.
Yes, we'll have a 1 o'clock unified game that we'll have at the PSL. We'll also have a 3 o'clock, the girls' championship, followed up by the boys at 5 o'clock here on the PreP. And we're looking forward to calling that. And, of course, that winner between Renaissance and Cass will play Orchard Lake St. Mary's in Operation Friendship. I believe we have Kara Wolfbauer on the court with our G of the game. Kara, take it away.
Thanks, Chad. Yeah, here with our G of the game, Sherrod Barnes. Now, Sherrod, 15 points tonight, 3 steals, especially at the end there. That steal was crucial, and knocking down that free throw. So take me through those last few moments.
No, our coach told us to stay confident. I'm a big defensive guy, so I just locked up on that last play and got the steal.
Well, congratulations on this win here today. And tell me, winning the Catholic League champions here today, tell me what it means to you and your team.
It means everything. We didn't even make the tournament last year, so it means everything to get back to her, and you're just on to the next one.
Yes, and now another T-shirt and a hat for you presented by G Brands USA. Another G of the game going into your list here tonight, but we'll send it back to Chad and Evan in the booth. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sherrod Barnes is a heck of a basketball player on maybe the best basketball team in Michigan. A lot of big games to go, but I think St. Mary's has a target on their back, Chad, for these final 3 weeks of the season if they can get all the way to the finish line.
They've earned the right to have that target. These two teams, if they do what they expect to do and get to the quarterfinals right here in Callahan, they will meet again. They will meet again on that day in mid-March right here for the quarterfinals.
Maybe we'll talk to you then. For tonight, we say thanks for watching. Wherever you were watching on a busy Saturday night of sports, thanks for making some time. For Chad, Kara, and our entire team behind the scenes, led by our fearless leader, Alex Westfall. St. Mary's, the champions of the Catholic League. On a busy day, Gabriel Richard wins the girls' championship in the game before. And special thanks to our partners at Success Mortgage Partners and Pure Bar Novi for help making it happen all week long. St. Mary's the winner, and they play the winner of that Operation Friendship game tomorrow between Cass Tech and Renaissance. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night, and we'll talk to you soon.